It's Peach Week here at Gardening at the Simongetti North. If you want to see what I'm canning up today, keep watching this video. Hi garden friends, it's Chris here at Gardening at the Simongetti North. And like I said, it's Peach Week here at Gardening at the Simongetti North. The Michigan peaches are in and they're ripe and they're ready for, doing whatever you want to do with them. So in today's video, I am going to show how to can peach pie filling. And I'm also, later on in the week, I am going to make peach bourbon jam and also going to show you how to make peach jelly with all the scraps. So today, we're just going to concentrate on the peach pie filling. So I've already started cutting up all my peaches and I'm following a recipe. We'll go in and I'll show you the recipe that I'm following. And I thought maybe you'd like to know how to can peach pie filling, and it's a water bath canning method. So let's go on in and I'll show you what we're doing. So here are my jars all washed and cleaned up. I have some bowls, one for the skins to make the jelly, one to put the peaches in, and one to measure them out. And these are my bushel of peaches, getting ready to hand wash those. So the recipe I'm following is in this complete book of home canning from the U.S. Department of Agriculture. See the recipe here. It calls for 6 quarts of sliced peaches. So 6 quarts, there's 4 cups in 1 quart. So for 6 quarts, I need 24 cups of sliced peaches. I've already got, I got about 9 more peaches to slice up. So as you can see behind me, I'm getting my jars sterilized here. I've got my rings and lids getting heated up. They were all hand washed before all of this. The jars were hand washed, lids and rings were hand washed. In the kettle, just in case I don't have enough for the pot. But that's what's going on right now. I need to finish cutting up my peaches, and then we will start assembling the pie filling. Check out these peaches. I got these from the Rifle River Market over in Omer, Michigan. Well, of course, it was a lot fuller then. But these peaches, they're huge. Look how big they are. They're very good. So I've already got 16 cups of peaches in here, and I just need a little bit more to make the 24 cups. So I have these peaches. They're in ice cold water with some lemon juice to keep them from getting brown acidifier. And this bucket here, this bowl, is where all my scraps are going to be able to make the peach jelly. I'm putting in all the peelings and the pits inside there. So, and then I just get the skins off, and then I put them in this. This is an 8 quart or a 8 cup container, so 8 cups here. And so I'm on my 3rd one to be able to finish peeling the peaches. You can blanch the peaches for like a minute, put them in hot boiling water, and then put them right into ice cold water. I guess it's supposed to help with the skins to come off a little bit easier, but I found it Just as easy just to go ahead and peel them because it's just one more step. But if you want to do it, you know, you can do that as well. I chose not to do the extra step. All right, I'm going to go ahead and finish cutting up the rest of these peaches, and then I will bring you back when we get ready to start making the pie filling, which is right around the corner here. So what we're going to do, we're going to place our dry ingredients in the pot first. So we have 7 cups of sugar, 2 cups plus 3 tablespoons of clear gel, not sure gel, clear gel. This you can find like on Amazon or an Amish store. Let me get you the... This is what I'm using. I got this from Amazon. I can leave a link down below. The other dry ingredient is optional, is 1 teaspoon of cinnamon. I'm just going to do the cinnamon. So before turning the heat on or anything, we're just going to mix the sure gel and the sugar and the cinnamon all together. This will help with clumping so the sure gel doesn't clump all together, and just mix it well. I don't know if my stuff's going to fit in here. Ooh, that's going to be a lot. Let me reassess my pot. Okay, I had to go out to my she shed and get this huge stock pot because there's no way all the peaches and all that clear gel and sugar were going to fit. So I got this cleaned out, and I'm going to dump the sugar and clear gel from the other pot and put it in. We'll go ahead and get that mixed. Oh yeah, this will be much better. All right, let's go see what's next in the recipe. All right, so I'm adding 5.5 cups of water. Let me just double check that. No, 5.25 cups of water is what I measured. 5.25 cups. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to stir this on medium heat until it begins to bubble. You want to make sure the clear gel is all mixed thoroughly and no lumps. So we want to stir until it starts to thicken and bubble. And then at that point, we're going to add the lemon juice, 1 3/4 cups of lemon juice. It looks like the clear gel is fully dissolved. I don't see any lumps in there. And you don't want to substitute with cornstarch unless you're going to make the pie filling and put it in the pie right away. You definitely want to use the clear gel if you're canning the pie filling. It's probably going to take a little bit for this pot to heat up. It's so big. It's starting to heat up. I can feel it. Once this thickens up, it goes pretty quickly. So you want to definitely be paying attention to the mixture here. I can feel it starting to thicken up. I originally bought this huge stock pot to do water bath canning, but now it's coming in handy for big recipes like this. Still pretty liquidy yet. Got my jars staying heated over here on the side here. Getting ready to jar these up. All right. I am going to add 1 3/4 cup lemon juice. Okay, we got to get this to a boil. It's definitely getting thicker. You can see the clear gel right here. I can feel it getting thicker, but it's just not boiling. All right, I think it's time to fold in the peaches. This is getting thick. It's very hot. It is kind of boiling. Turn the heat down a little bit more. So I'm draining the peaches before I actually put them in the pot because they're in that acidic water. So you don't want to like just dump these in with all that water. Because then it will never set. All right, let me stir that a little bit more. Yeah, I'm glad I switched the pots because that would have definitely never fit in that other one. All right, I'm going to definitely fold in the peaches into the mixture. Doesn't that look yummy? Okay, the next step is to heat this for 3 minutes. So I'm going to set my timer for 3 minutes. And it is getting thicker as it's heating up. I've always wanted to make and can peach pie filling. This is going to be so awesome. Okay, this is ready to can it up. I'm going to go take this over to my table and bring you along and show you how to can these up in quart-sized jars. Okay, we're going to go ahead and get these jarred up here. Let me put this on a little closer to the product. Make sure you can still see. Yeah, there we go. And what we're going to do is mostly they recommend 1-inch headspace, but I am going to stop it at this little shoulder here because what happens is if you don't give enough headspace, you could experience siphoning or actual pie filling explosions where the lid just flies off, I guess. I've never had that happen, but I've only canned pie filling once. So this is my second time canning pie filling. So like I said, we're going to fill it up to this little shoulder here. And the clear gel will clear up once it's canned and cooled. I got my little pokey Joe. You want to make sure to debubble. I need to get a little cup to set this in. Hold on. All right, help minimize some mess. All right, let's take a look and see where this is at. I should take one out. There. There. All right, and then I also have a paper towel with some vinegar here, and we're gonna clean the rim, make sure there's no sugar or syrup on here. Then we're gonna get a lid and a ring. Finger tight. Let's go on to the next one. All right, just a little bit more. That off, set that here. Debubble. Oh, clean the rim. You want to make sure you have a good seal. So making sure there's nothing on these rims will help with making sure you have a good seal. Finger tight. All right, let me go put these two in the canner and bring over 2 more jars. Last one. All right, you gotta debubble. Clean the rim. lid on. Finger tight, and we're gonna go put these in the canner. Okay, so I have them all in the canner. I'm gonna drop these in, and they're gonna process for 30 minutes. Okay, so we want to wait for it to have a rapid boil, and we want at least 1 to 2 inches of water over the jars. There. So once that rapid boils, then I'll set my timer for 30 minutes. All right, I'm setting the timer for 30 minutes. So I'll see you in about 30 minutes. I ended up with 1 more quart that I'll have to process after this. So a total of 8 quarts of peach pie filling. See you in 30. Okay, it's been 30 minutes since they were in the canner. I lifted them up, and I'm going to let them sit here for 5 minutes before I move them over to the table to cool overnight. It sure did get really warm in the house running that water bath canner, but I have 8 quarts. I have the last one processing right now. 7 of them are sitting on the table, as you can see. I'm zooming up close, you can see that there's no seepage out the side. They did expand all the way to the top, even though I had only filled them up to about the shoulder, a little bit under 1 inch headspace. So they did fill all the way up, but there was no seepage. The water was clear. Like I said, I got the last one in the canner right now. And I just want to thank Heather from the Needy Homesteader for encouraging me to up my game in canning, and not just water bath canning, but actual, you know, the pressure canning. I haven't done any of that yet this year, but I plan on it. But I really enjoy canning, and it's like she said, you know, you need to have joy in your heart when you do your canning, because like she said, you know, you can taste it in your food, you can taste it, you know, if it wasn't from a joyful heart. So hashtag the joyful pantry. And yeah, I hope this inspires you as well, because if I can do the canning, you can do the canning. That's all, if you want to do the canning, because it's really not that difficult. You just follow the recipe like I did in that book. You know, it was a USDA cookbook, or you can go by the Ball cookbook. It's, you know, if you're a beginner, that's probably the best, you know, to go by strict instructions on how to do canning until you're used to it and understand how it all works. But anyway, share this video with anyone who might enjoy learning how to make and can peach pie filling. So I've got two more videos that I'm going to do with these peaches. So I'm waiting for some ingredients to come through on Amazon. That's not coming till Wednesday. And also I am going to make peach jelly from all the scraps that I'm saving. So I did put those in a Ziploc baggie. I did mix some lemon juice with it so it didn't get all brown, and took all the air out of the bag as well. Put it in the refrigerator, and waiting for the next batch of scraps, so I can just kind of do it all at once. And then I also have a jelly strainer, because all of that's got to strain through, so it's all, you know, just the peach juice. So that's coming on Wednesday as well. So it's definitely Peach Week here at the Simongetti North. My peach tree this year did horrible. I have one peach on my tree. It got that leaf curl. It had something to do with the change in the temperatures or something, and the amount of water it did get or didn't get. I can't remember what I've read about it, but the tree looks great now, but it only has one peach. Last year it had a ton of peaches. Oh God, they were so good. So I ended up buying, you know, a bushel of peaches from Rifle River Market, and I think they get their produce from the Amish. So it's a good source of peaches, and the Michigan peaches, they are delicious. So I hope you like this video. Smash that like button, and if you haven't become a Simongetti subscriber, please become a Simongetti subscriber today. Live, love, laugh, and garden. Hope to see you at the next video. Happy canning. Bye.